Luka Doncic is one of the best players currently in the NBA. And I still can't believe how young he is. He's 22 years old. 22 years old! I mean, when I was like 22 years old, I was sitting at home watching Kobe Bryant destroy the Dallas Mavericks. Or was that the year the Mavericks won the championship? My memory's getting a bit hazy. I might need a beer. Back to Doncic. He was in the top 5 for MVP last year. Despite that snail-slow start the Mavericks had, he's back in the MVP discussion. So this man is a bad dude. I mean, ask the Clippers. He almost single-handedly completed the Denver Nuggets job last season when he brought the Clippers to a Game 6 without his co-star Kristaps Porzingis. Luka Doncic is a beast. But in saying that, he's not the apex predator in the NBA jungle. As you all know, this NBA season is completely different from any other season we've ever seen. I mean, first, there's that pandemic that's going around. It's been causing players to miss games and disrupting any flow teams can get. And next off, there's this whole play-in tournament the league is introducing. Last season in the bubble, this play-in tournament was a lot simpler. You know, the 9th and 8th seed go at it, and whoever wins that little competition becomes the 8th seed. This year, however, it's a lot more complicated. I had to really stare at the brackets for literally 5 minutes and wonder how it worked, guys, so I'm not about to explain it to y'all. What I will explain, though, is something even greater than the play-in tournament itself. I'll explain how this play-in tournament showed the NBA world exactly who the apex predator is in the league. For those of you all who don't know what an apex predator means, it's just the animal at the top of the food chain. You know, like a shark in the ocean. Ain't nothing in the deep blue sea gonna mess with a great white shark. Now back to business. The Dallas Mavericks' Luka Doncic is a smart basketball player. He has one of the highest IQs in the game. And just in terms of pure statistics, I'm pretty sure he's even doing better than LeBron James did when the King was 22 years old. So as one of the highest basketball IQ guys there is, it's no surprise that he understands that Steph Curry is going to eat him alive if they were to match in the playoffs. He didn't exactly say that though, because how could he? He's the captain of the team, or at least I'm pretty sure he is. So he can't exactly go ahead and show that fear. You know what I mean. Instead, he did what I would do in that situation. He went and talked about it in a different way. Specifically, he said, "I don't understand the idea of a play-in tournament. You play 72 games, and maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out of the playoffs?" The truth is, the Dallas Mavericks are most likely going to end the season as the 7th seed in the league. They probably won't catch up to Portland, and they won't sink any further down the ladder. Luka knows this, and when he also looks into the NBA standings, he sees the Golden State Warriors are currently sitting in the 10th seed. And looking at their upcoming schedule, he probably sees that they're primed to make a run at the 8th seed. And the truth is, the Dubs have a high chance of landing in that 8th seed. If that were to happen, Luka's going to have to face off against one of the fiercest competitors in the league. That's right, Steph Curry. Luka Doncic has been in the MVP conversation for the past 2 years. But the thing is, Steph Curry has already been an MVP for 2 years. Steph Curry is the most lethal shooter in basketball history. Steph Curry is so good that even NBA 2K programmers can't imitate the things he actually does. Luka probably tried to gain confidence by beating the Warriors in 2K. But even the video game Steph was probably enough to drive Luka crazy. Steph Curry is like Neo from The Matrix. He's the one, and I'm the Oracle. Okay, maybe I'm taking things a little too far there. Or maybe I'm not. I mean, when you're an NBA player, you're the best of the best of the best in the basketball world. And you know what Steph does to NBA players on a regular basis? He takes them back to elementary school. And then you know what he does after that? He sends them to detention. How crazy is that? It's not just about Steph on the Golden State Warriors. Luka knows that Steph's going to be a spear on the offense. And on the defensive end, Wiggins is going to lock onto him like bees do with honey. Say what you want about Wiggins being an inconsistent scorer. But on defense, he's capable of playing at an all-NBA defensive level. When the Warriors faced off against the Clippers, he shut down Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard was the 15th overall pick in the 2011 draft. But in every redraft, he's been the number 1 pick that year. Well, Wiggins made him look like the 15th overall pick in the games where the two of them clashed. When you have Steph shooting threes from anywhere that's considered in bounds, and you have an athletic, lengthy guy called Andrew Wiggins hounding you, it's not a big surprise that all of a sudden a person says, "This play-in tournament is stupid." I would say that too, if I was the owner of the Mavericks or something. Speaking of the owner of the Mavericks, I think Mark Cuban sensed the same danger as Luka. I love Mark Cuban. He's probably one of my favorite NBA owners, and I love watching him on Shark Tank. One thing I know about Mark Cuban is the man is really smart. So I wasn't surprised when he went on the air to say that this whole play-in tournament was a huge mistake. Yeah, I know, you probably got to play the Warriors. But the thing is, if y'all didn't start so slow to start the season, you wouldn't be in this position in the first place. I'm sure Cuban is looking back at the games when his Mavericks faced off against the Warriors. In the first match, the Warriors went off and dropped 147 points on the Mavericks, which actually is the most points any opponent scored on them all season. In the second game they played, they needed to pray to God to save them when Maxi Kleber shot that three. You know what though? I think I'm being a bit unfair to Luka Doncic, Mark Cuban, and the Dallas Mavericks. They're an excellent organization if I was to be honest. The thing is though, no one wants to go up against Wardell in the playoffs. For those of you all who are confused about Wardell, that's actually Steph's other name. I was about to say middle name, but Wikipedia actually has Wardell before Stephen. So is Stephen his second name? Man, what I'm saying, when you're Steph Curry, you can have as many first names as you want. You can have not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not... Man, guys, I speak in NBA lingo to all my friends, and it whomps me that some of them aren't fans of the NBA, because they don't understand nothing. But hey, I'm glad all of y'all are basketball fans. Anyways, guys, the play-in tournament starts about a month from today. Isn't that crazy? Oh, how time flies. My predictions are that the Mavericks are going to end up in the 7th seed, the Warriors as the 8th seed, the Spurs are probably going to get eliminated out of the picture, and wow, this will be the second year in a row that Coach Popovich isn't in the postseason. The 9th and 10th seeds will be the Grizzlies and the Pelicans. And man, a battle between the first two picks from last year's draft, Morant and Zion, I like that. Because of the play-in style, Luka's first going to have to face the apex predator in the NBA, Stephen Curry. Then after that, he's going to have to face another beast in the league, Zion Williamson, for that last playoff spot. Alright guys, hope y'all got your playoff gear ready. That's right, beers in the fridge, food on the table guys, because we are in for a treat. And speaking of treat here guys, let me give you one. All the records Steph Curry has broken. You'll want to watch this video. It's right here. Just click it. Come on. I'm going to crack this beer open in about 5 seconds. And in the meantime, click it. Come on. You know you want to. Too late. This can is already open. And dang, this is some good stuff. And so is this video. So click it, guys. Click it. Click it.